Jake Paul's own slave comment on Canelo Alvarez sparks firestorm, boxing world divided. Controversy is erupting in the boxing world. Jake Paul, the polarizing YouTuber turned prizefighter, has just dropped a bombshell statement targeting Canelo Alvarez, calling him an owned slave, following speculation about a potential matchup. The comment has ignited outrage, debate, and serious questions about Paul's tactics. Let's break down what happened, why it's causing chaos, and how the boxing community is reacting. Jake Paul is no stranger to stirring the pot, but his latest remarks about Canelo Alvarez have crossed a line for many. In a since-deleted social media post, Paul responded to rumors of a possible fight by claiming Canelo is an owned slave to his promoters and networks, suggesting that the Mexican superstar lacks control over his own career. The phrase immediately sparked backlash, with critics calling it racially insensitive and disrespectful to Canelo's legacy as one of boxing's most dominant champions. The tension stems from Paul's relentless campaign to land high-profile fights. Canelo, a four-division world champion, has repeatedly dismissed Paul as an unserious contender. But Paul has framed a potential bout as a career-high payday for Canelo, while accusing promoters like Eddie Hearn and networks like DAZN of dictating Alvarez's choices. However, many argue that Paul's critique ignores Canelo's well-established history of negotiating his own deals, including his groundbreaking $365 million DEN contract in 2018. Paul's use of the term owned slave has drawn intense scrutiny. While he claims it was meant to highlight exploitation in boxing, critics stress that invoking slavery, a system rooted in centuries of racial violence, is tone-deaf, particularly when directed at a Latino athlete. Social media erupted with debates over whether Paul's remark was a misguided attempt at advocacy or a calculated move to stay in the spotlight. Even some of Paul's supporters questioned his phrasing, urging him to apologize. Prominent figures in boxing have condemned Paul's comments. ESPN's Max Kellerman called the statement disgusting, while analyst Teddy Atlas warned that such rhetoric undermines real discussions about fighter pay. Meanwhile, Canelo's camp has remained silent, likely choosing not to dignify the remark with a response. Fans, however, are split. Some applaud Paul for exposing industry greed, while others argue he's exploiting racial tensions to promote himself. This incident raises larger questions about Jake Paul's approach to boxing. Is he genuinely trying to reform the sport, or is controversy just part of his branding? Critics argue that while fighter pay is a real issue, Paul's inflammatory language overshadows the conversation. Others speculate that this could backfire, alienating potential opponents and sponsors. As for Canelo, this drama may only further solidify his refusal to entertain a fight with Paul, seeing it as beneath his stature. Whether this is a bridge too far for Jake Paul or just another calculated headline in his playbook, one thing is certain: the boxing world won't stop talking about it. Drop a comment. Do you think Paul's remarks were out of line, or is he shedding light on real issues? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for updates on this developing story. Thanks for watching.